The Source.
Do you remember the Paul Simon and Paul McCartney song called "Another Day"?
No.
Every day she takes a morning bath.
Oh, that's it. Okay, now I do.
Every day she takes a morning bath. She cuts her hair, combs her hair. I don't know. Wash her hair. I should know something. Anyway, so in the song "Another Day" by Paul McCartney, he was singing about the morning routine of, I suppose, his wife Linda. I don't know. So the morning routine is something I can relate to really easy because every morning I do the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. I have it down to a science. I can tell you it takes me 6 minutes to take a shower. It takes me 2 minutes to shave. It takes me 12 minutes to get to work.
Wow.
I can tell you how long it's going to take me if there's a stoplight that's red, because usually they're all green early in the morning when I get up.
The same routine then, same path and everything.
Same routine. So can you imagine having a hit book with that topic? Now, who would have thunk that? But I guess there's something revealing about that when you look at things, how other people do things. My morning routine. This is the book. We're talking about how successful people start every day inspired. The book is number 1 on Amazon in the time management in business category. That's pretty good. To be number 1 in anything, right? It's pretty good.
Yes.
So on the phone to talk to us about this is Benjamin Spall, the author of the book. He's a journalist, a contributor to the Huffington Post, 99U, The Next Web, the co-founder of MyMorningRoutine.com. Good morning, Benjamin. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm okay. Your morning routine must be different right now because you're doing a radio tour. There's no way this is the same.
It is a little different. Yeah, I got up at 4:30 local time, so it's a little different.
And where are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm in San Francisco.
Well, yeah. Okay. So, all right. So it's 11. Oh, it's only 8:23 your time. What time did you get up this morning?
I got up at 4:30. I started at 5.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what is your morning routine? Do you eat an apple? Do you have oatmeal? What do you do?
Well, yeah, my morning is usually a little later. I normally get up at about 7:30-ish. And my morning is all about kind of bringing the calm of the nighttime into the rest of my day. So one thing I typically do is I keep my phone on airplane mode overnight, and then I keep it in the kitchen. So when I eventually get up, I get out of bed, I come into the kitchen. If I don't have to check it, if I don't have meetings or calls to check, I will just not I will not take my phone off airplane mode until I have to leave for work. And doing this allows me to kind of not see emails, not see those distractions that come in and kind of want to take your time first thing in the morning.
One of the interesting things about your book is that you bridge the generations. You have people of all ages that you have stories from, and they're very, very impressive.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to have kind of a whole range of people, and different ages was definitely very important to us. We have an interview with Bob Moore, who is the founder of Bob's Oatmeal, Bob's Red Mill Oatmeal, and he's 90 years old, or almost 90, and his interview is just fascinating because he speaks about his time remembering World War II and all these different things that he still thinks about now. So it was a really fascinating and interesting interview.
Wow. How many of the people that you spoke to established their morning routine late in life?
I think many of the people have established it late in life, and the reason is because you can change your routine over time, and that isn't a failure on your part or on anyone's part. Adapting your routine when it's on your terms is a completely acceptable and good thing to do, because all of our wants and needs change over time. So if there's something that did work for you for a while and then it's no longer working for you, that could be anything. That could be meditating, that could be working out a particular way in the morning. Yeah. If you want to change that up and adapt it over time, that's completely fine.
I think some of the more creative things like writing and even some of the more manual labor things are always best accomplished in the morning. For example, I do the news here, and it requires a lot of writing, and it's not really creative in nature, but it is easier for me to do it when I first get here. The other thing is, like, if I was going to help somebody move, like carrying furniture.
Yes.
Man, I want to get out there first thing in the morning. I don't want that to be late in the day,
Yeah, no, both our bodies and our minds tire throughout the day. So in terms of the physical aspects, as you just said, but also our minds, like we speak in the book about decision fatigue. And that's kind of, if you're having to make too many decisions, it kind of messes with your mind and you struggle to make them anymore, and it kind of tires you out, which is why we suggest if you have all these decisions to make for the next morning, maybe do them in the evening before, make lunch, choose your outfit for the day, do anything you need to do, so then the next morning you don't have to make those decisions first thing.
But you do leave room for spontaneity. Even though people will plan things out, you still have that option.
Yes, absolutely. The people we speak to in the book, and definitely our own advice, is that this isn't an incredibly rigid structure. This isn't like some military exercise. Like you want to be spontaneous as well, and you want to have these times. We're not trying to take the fun out of anything. We're just trying to give you this routine that you can then work off of.
Did you speak to anybody that was part of a couple, or did you speak to both people in a couple? And did their morning routine become amended after they got together?
Yeah, I mean, when we speak with people individually, but we have a question in there where we always ask people how their routine fits in alongside their partner, and it's a very fascinating question because so many people say how dramatically it changed, and the same is true for me. Like my wife, she's a night owl, so she is happy, going to bed at 1 a.m. or something, whereas I am very sleepy come about 10 p.m. And in the morning, I get up much easier. So having that was a struggle for us in the beginning, and we kind of had to compromise where we go to bed, 11:30, which is a little too late for me, a little too early for her. But when you make these compromises, you can spend more time together, and we definitely found that with the people that we asked for the book as well.
And you talk about meditation, that is sometimes helpful.
Yeah, many people find meditation helpful and very useful for their morning and for their day. We think if you've never tried meditation, don't think of it as this big thing. It can just take 2 minutes, and you may not like it, but we suggest sticking with it for a week, 2 weeks, and then if you're enjoying it, extend that amount of time, extend it to 10, 15 minutes. If you're not enjoying it, then that's completely fine. It's good that you tried it, but you can then push it aside and try and bring in something else that you enjoy more.
The book is called My Morning Routine. It is on Amazon in #1 in the time management and business category, and it is, believe it or not, #4 in the beauty, grooming, and style category, number 9 in the fitness and dieting category, and number 15 in the time management category. So you're just knocking it out of the park with this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the beauty one. My wife pointed that out to me yesterday, and I have no idea how I got into that category.
Oh, really?
I have learned a new phrase from you, Spartan living. Yes. Just kind of having the calm, not so much going on in the morning to just kind of bring that grounded feeling into your day.
Do you know they say good habits are established in the morning, and of course that makes sense. You brush your teeth every day or whatever, you have these good habits. Good habits are hard to develop for the evening. Did you ever hear that before?
They are, yeah. Yeah, no, there they are, and we talk about in the book. We talk about having this habit stack, which is just stacking one habit on top of another, which is much easier to do in the morning because, as you say, we already have these morning habits. We often get up, we go to the bathroom. At some point in there, we brush our teeth, hopefully. So you always have this this stack that's already in place. So you can then add on meditation, add on just light stretching, and it's much easier to do that in the morning than in the evening or in the afternoon because you don't have that immediate kind of waking up experience to start that off of. So, and also, of course, in the evening, you're much more tired as well.
The subtitle really says it all. How successful people start every day inspired. The book is called My Morning Routine. Benjamin Spall wrote the book with Michael Zander. Benjamin, thank you for taking time out of your day and getting up so early from your morning routine to talk to us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. Transcripts of Donald Trump Jr.'s interview with the Senate Judiciary Committee in September are now public. It was about a